welcome to day 7, back doing a bit more work again. So same equipment needed. After you've warmed up, some weights or a kettlebell. We're going to start with the back of the legs today. We're going to do some hamstring work and glutes in the form of a Romanian deadlift. So come and stand with your feet hip distance and hold your weight in your hand in front of you. So with the Romanian deadlift, we keep the spine long. You can soften the knees and you hinge at the hips. Keep the weight close to your shins. Feel the pull, the stretch at the back of the hamstrings and the glutes. Here you're going to pause and row your weight towards your chest and then use those muscles to hinge you back up. So let the hips go back very slightly. Keep your weight in the big toe, little toe and centre of your heel. So it's a fantastic way to stretch your hamstrings under tension and strengthen them at the same time. That little pause gives you time under tension, back of the neck long, chin back towards your throat. So your spine is the same shape here as it is when you're standing. So the movement's pretty much just coming from your hip joints. It's a hip hinge. So I'm feeling my bottom muscles, little squeeze of the shoulder blades as I hold that deadlift position. Slide the weight down. If you let the weight go forward, that's going to come much more into your back muscles, which might not feel so good. So strengthening the back of the body, your hamstrings. So I think I've done about 10 or so. If you feel you could do way more than that, then you need a much heavier weight. Try and get a weight that's manageable, but you feel after 8 or 10, you need a little bit of a break in your hamstrings and your bottom muscles. Okay, so pop your weight down and come and lie on your back. We'll come and find our abdominal exercise for the day is double leg stretch. So as always, our low back's going to stay in neutral. Come up into abdo prep. Just have a little wiggle there. Keep the feet together, the knees wide. You're going to reach your hands around to the outside of your ankles and curl yourself in a bit of a ball. I'm still aware of a little gap. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, squeeze the feet together as you reach them away and just take the hands above your head. Circle your arms as you bring your knees back towards your shoulders. Exhaling, pause, inhaling, circle. So your movement's coming from your hip joints and your shoulder joints, the position of your pelvis, low back, pressure into the back of the rib cage as you're in abdo prep. Your neck and head do not move at all. It's just shoulders and hips. So try and avoid rounding your spine and curling your low back. Inhaling, exhaling. So you can at any time support the back of your head. So you've done a few with your head unsupported. If you need to, because the neck's feeling sore, then support the head with your hands. Come down and just give yourself a little rest there. Well done. So we're going to come up onto our side. Extend both legs, so your feet are slightly forward of your hips. Today we're going to prop ourselves up onto our forearm, pushing the floor away, lifting through your chest and underneath waist. Hover your top leg here, point and flex your foot. The leg is parallel to the floor, and this forward and backward movement, try and isolate it to your hip joint. So notice if the knee's wafting, try and keep the quads working. Lengthen your spine, so you're quite active through your shoulder stabilizers, your neck, chin towards your throat, little lift of your ribs and your waist. Option to hover your underneath leg, nice and strong and straight, using your inner thigh muscles. So I'm reaching my toes in that direction, my head in that direction, lots of work going on all throughout my body. In fact, so much so that what I'm doing in my top leg's quite insignificant. This leg's working really hard. These waist muscles are working really hard. Shoulder, neck and head. This is your full side kick. Point and flex. Well done, one more. Okay, let's just do a little break dance over to the other side. Lengthen your spine, push the floor away. Pointing and flexing your top leg. So get the exercise going, let's go through our checklist. Chin back towards throat, pushing the floor away, stabilizing around my shoulder, lifting through the ribs and waist, lock the knee joint out so it's nice and straight, the hip movement forwards and backwards. Add the inner thigh. If you want to hover your underneath leg, if that doesn't feel right, just leave it, just put it down. What it will give you is a little bit more work into your top waist. So both legs are locked out straight. Breathing, pressing away, reaching toes, reaching head. It's quite a strong, active side kick. Okay, let's fold at the knees and come onto hands and knees, tucking toes under. We're going to go from a knee hover. Reach the hands out slightly forward so they almost feel too far away from you. Keep your hips back. Push into your hands, hover the knees. From there, you're going to extend the legs and come into a plank. Hold your plank. Buckle at the knees, sending your hips back towards your heels. Keep the knees hovering. Option to lower the knees at this point. Breath in, breath out. Find your plank. Inhale back. So working nice and slowly. Exhale forward. Inhale back. So we're getting a workout for the front of the legs. So we did the back of the legs in standing. And now you're working your quadriceps. Stabilizing through your shoulders. Working your arms. Don't forget the neck muscles, chin back towards your throat. They're working hard too. Rest at any point back into a child's pose. I like this exercise. My knees don't like it initially, and then after I've done a few, it feels really good in the knees. So maybe start to go a bit bigger into your range of movement. Last few. We're going to lower onto the floor, so find your plank. Very welcome to drop knees down or very slowly bend your elbows, slowly, 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 slowly. And come onto your tummy. Rest your head in your hands. A little bit of pubic bone pressure to protect your low back. Push your feet into the floor to make sure the feet are untucked. So you feel like your glutes are working, your tummy muscles are lifted, your thigh muscles are engaged. We're going to just gently scissor kick the legs. So today we're going to keep the upper body nice and relaxed and focus on the legs. So pubic bone pressure, so your bottom's working hard. Knees are locked out, so my quadriceps are working hard, front of thighs. This little scissor kick is coming from my bottom, the back of the hip joint. So relax your upper body. A little bit of pubic bone pressure. Kick, 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 kick. Try not to waft, 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 waft your knees. Turn your feet out and see if you can beat your heels. Find your inner thighs, find your bottom muscle still, and beat, 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 beat. So my kneecaps and my front of my feet are slightly turned out. Let's do 10, 9, I'm doing about 3 or 4 in that time though. 8, 7, quadriceps, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I think I'm losing all sensation in my legs. Ugh, and relax. Well done. There's your 5 exercises for the day. Maybe go and do them once or twice more through. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.